Hello everyone, welcome to the inside of my soul. Looking pretty miserable, am I right? That's why we're going to do some spring cleaning. If your soul looks exactly like mine, why don't you join in? Let's begin. And the first thing we need to get rid of is this thick layer of having high expectations of yourself, which can infest your soul. Why? Because you put too much pressure on yourself to achieve, become the best version of yourself, overcome your childhood trauma. And that's why you're so restless and anxious. But once we clean this up, you're not going to feel miserable anymore. You're just going to accept the fact that you're very average. You're not destined for greatness. You're not going to do anything meaningful. You're not going to succeed. You're pretty ordinary. And that's okay because most people are. I think we got everything. Oh, yuck. Better. The next thing we're going to clean is this toxic mold of your parents' criticism. Unfortunately, having parents is unavoidable. I feel like adults don't have them, but if your soul is as disgusting as mine, chances are you do have them. I'm sorry. What's worse than having a parent is having a parent who's very critical of you. Why are you so emotional? Why are you dressed up like a homeless person? Why do you have cockroaches coming out of your kitchen? Ugh. Life is so hard when you're a child. Let's get everything out. There we go. Oh. There we go. The next thing we're going to clean up are these little spots of other people's opinions. Unfortunately, people have opinions. Even more unfortunately, you have ears. So, to avoid cutting off your ears, you just have to not pay attention to what anyone is saying because they're big fat fools anyway. Your best years are behind you. Your biological clock is ticking. Your hobby is so stupid. Blah, blah, blah. All idiots don't care. So just don't give a damn about what anyone else is saying and follow your dreams, okay? Ew, yuck! And the last thing we're going to clean up from our soul are these dust particles of suppressed emotions. Oh, you're not supposed to hold anything in. And you know what happens when you're holding something small like a fart? It eventually goes back into your system and comes out through your breath. The lesson here, all things come out eventually. You don't want your suppressed emotions to come out in a very deranged way. You're way too fragile to survive a prison, or worse, an asylum. Okay, so let's get everything in, all of our suppressed emotions throughout the years. There we go. Whoop! Trapped. And now, bye-bye. All gone. Wow, my soul has never been cleaner. One less touch. There we go. Bye everyone. See you again next spring. Toodaloo.